Hey everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel. I've got big news. If you are a Ledger customer, meaning you store your crypto in a Ledger Nano S or X, before we go further, we are closely approaching 50,000 subscribers. So please hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, big update. Apparently, more data was actually lost in the Ledger personal information hack that took place earlier this year. So a database containing personal information of over 270,000 Ledger customers released on RaidForums. So not good. They initially thought it was 9,500, but it's now over 200,000. Right? And that goes without saying. These hackers are going to try to get as much information as possible. Now, the good thing is, it's not the access keys or the private keys or access to the cryptography and getting the crypto out of Ledger's respective system. It's just your personal information, like your phone number, your address, your name, your email. So obviously not good. They've got to work on fixing this. They did address the issue, but I wanted to let you guys know this is happening, and you might get more phishing emails, more phishing texts. Many of you have been getting the texts that I've been getting saying, hey, something's wrong with your Ledger Nano. Log in now, or Ledger needs to verify this, and it's pretty much phishing. It's a fake link. You click on it and you will be giving up your security there, right? So please, guys, if you get any emails, make sure you look at the email address. Make sure it's not something asking you for your personal keys, your private keys, and your PIN number, right? And likewise, the same thing for text. So please be careful, guys. I don't want any of you to lose your crypto. This is happening. I've been getting the text. I blocked the numbers and I deleted, of course, right? So guys, what is RaidForums? Well, RaidForums is a marketplace for buying, selling, and sharing hacked information. The database reviewed by the block contains the emails, physical addresses, and phone numbers of Ledger hardware wallet buyers. Today's leak is the result of a data breach Ledger suffered in June, and also contains the emails of over 1 million Ledger customers. So not good, but I'm glad it's not the crypto aspect of this. Look, if they have my name, they have my email and phone number. Look, I could live with that. Obviously, I don't want that to happen, but at least my crypto's safe, right? Ledger did tweet about this to address it. They mentioned here, today we were alerted to the dump of the contents of a Ledger customer database on RaidForum. We are still confirming, but early signs tell us that this indeed could be the contents of our e-commerce database from June 2020. So the whole database was compromised. That's, initially they thought it was 9,500. It's 270,000. So pretty much everybody who owns a Ledger Nano S or X, their information is out there. But once again, your crypto is safe, which is good. So they apologize here, Ledger. They regret the situation. They've been doing a lot of testing. They said they've hired a new chief information security officer, and they continue to test their systems to make sure there's no loopholes or ways these hackers can get in. And they said they're working with law enforcement to prosecute the hackers and stop the scammers. So it says here, we have taken down more than 170 phishing websites since the original breach. That's good. So some progress. Look, I use a Ledger Nano S and an X. I'm a big fan of the product. I've used it for years. Guys, I've even interviewed the CEO of Ledger, Eric Levanche, I apologize, Eric, if I butchered your name there. But you guys have seen my interview with him. I'll put it in the description if you want to learn more about what they're doing. And, it's a good product, but a lot of companies have these data breaches. And I'm hoping eventually blockchain solves this, where they can put the data on blockchain and it can't be hacked, right? So we have to still get to that point. They have crypto, obviously, secured with cryptography, but data not yet. And I'm hoping Ledger can somehow figure that out. And guys, like I said, be careful. Do not click on any links that's text to you. Watch the emails. Make sure it's actually from Ledger, and make sure it doesn't look like anything fishy. Here they mentioned in their tweet, Ledger mentioned, most importantly, never share the 24 words of your recovery phase with anyone, even if they are pretending to be a representative of Ledger. Ledger will never ask you for them. Ledger will never contact you via text messages or phone calls. So that's what's been happening, guys. I heard some people fell for this, and unfortunately they lost their crypto. So guys, just don't do it, right? Even if it looks real, just don't click on anything. Don't even do anything. Just leave it as is. So I just don't want any of you to lose your crypto and potentially millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars as this market takes off. So I will continue to use Ledger's products and safeguard my crypto and everything. As long as you have your 24-word seed phrase, you're good. I always tell you guys, use two-factor authentication, not only on exchanges, but also on your email. So no one can hack your email. Use two-factor there. You can also set up with certain exchanges IP whitelisting. What does that mean? Only your respective IP can access the account, right? Things like that. And what you may want to do, I saw somebody tweet it, for Ledger, they put a dummy email and they put a Google phone or a Google Voice phone number or whatever. So it's not your actual phone number. So, unfortunately, this is a situation. It may even be worth, and I'm thinking of doing this. You guys know I have a separate phone that I have my authentication going. It's not connected to cell service, right? There's no mobile service to it. It's just on Wi-Fi. So if I lose my actual day-to-day phone, I don't lose the Google authentication, right? But it may be worth, if we're holding hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars of crypto, to get a separate line, right? A separate phone number, and just have it doesn't have to be an expensive phone, just something that can run Google Authenticator and be a second number that you can use for exchanges and use for things like the Ledger. That's something I'm personally thinking of doing. So stay tuned. I'll let you know if I do that and what's the process there. But keep your antennas up here, guys. Be very careful. Lots of data out there. You may get a lot of different phishing scams because, once again, it went on that hacked content marketplace, and they're buying and selling that. So who knows who's going to have your information, guys. So unfortunately, that's the situation. But as long as our crypto's safe, I'm happy about that. And I'm going to try to contact the guys at Ledger again to get an interview to find out what they're doing here to prevent a further personal information hack. Like I said, I've interviewed the CEO a year ago. I'll put the link in the description. Check it out. And I will talk to you guys later.